Hi there, everyone. Do you want to create a complete, fully responsible personal portfolio website and stand out from the crowd? If so, you are in the right place. In this single project video, we are going to create a complete, fully responsible personal portfolio website using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Before directly jump right into the design part, let me show you the features of this website that we are going to design right now in this video. Alright, as you can see from my computer screen, here we have the website. This website has the home section, an about us section, service section, skill section, project section, as well as contact section. As you can see here we have the home section for this personal portfolio website, having a beautiful animation right here and auto typing text, as well as here we have different social media links right here, and also here we have the hire me and the download CV call to action button. Again, when I reload this website, here we have, right, it has a beautiful animation just like this one. Again, when I click this about us menu right here, it scrolls down to an about us section. Oh yeah, here we have an about us section for this personal portfolio website. Alright, again, when I click over this service navigation menu, it redirects us into the service section for this personal portfolio website. Here we have the service section right here. As you can see here, the service section has a beautiful transition effect. When I click over this skills navigation menu, it scrolls down into the skill section. When I reload this website, here we have the skill section as you can see here. Here we have a beautiful animation in transition. And again, when I click over this project's navigation menu right here, it redirects us to the project section for this personal portfolio website. You see, here we have the projects right here. The best part is this project section has a filter buttons right here. Here we have the all, the website, the app, and the Photoshop buttons. When I click this website right here, here we have, right, the app right here, here is it. Photoshop right here, here we have, right. These are the filter buttons right here. Again, the final section for this personal portfolio website is the contact section. When I click it, it redirects you to the contact section for this personal portfolio website right here. Here we have the upper contact right here. Here we have an overlay image right here. And also here we have the down contact section. Over here we have name field, email field, and text area field, as well as we have just linked the Google map to this website. No matter, I'm gonna show you how you can link Google map to this personal portfolio website. Finally, we have a footer section right here. The best part is this website is fully responsible for any device. As you can see here we have different screen dimension right here. So here is it. Here is the good news. If you want the source code, I put the link inside this video description. Having said that, now let's jump right into the design part. Before that, if you're new here, please make sure to subscribe and press the notification bell icon. Having said that, let's jump right in. Alright everyone, here we have a project folder, animated web. Inside this project folder, we have index.html document right here, a JS folder, image folder, and also we have a CSS folder. Inside this CSS folder, we have style.css document as well as we have img folder right here. Having said that, now let me open this folder inside base code. So open folder right here and then select the folder right here. Alright, here we have, as you can see here we have index.html document right here, and here we have index.html document right here, and here we have a CSS folder. Inside this CSS folder we have style.css. First, what we are going to do is we are going to head over cdn.js right here in order to find cdn for font awesome. So in order to find different icons, first we are going to get a link for font awesome right here. So head over cdnjs.com right here, and then which is here we have. Alright, when we come to this cdnjs.com, on the search bar write font awesome. So copy this link right here and then come over here and paste right here. I have just already pasted this link right here. Now again, we have just connected this style.css with an HTML document right here, and also index.js with that of index.html. Alright, after that, now let's jump right in finding Google Fonts. So head over fonts google.com in order to find any font that you interested in. I'm just interested in to use Poppins. Alright, so now select right here and import. After that, copy this link, come over here, style.css, and paste right here. Alright, after that, now let's jump right into the design part. First, let me create a header element right here, and then inside the header element, we are going to nest a div element having a class selector navbar. Inside this again, we are going to nest a div element having a class name logo. Inside this, we have an h1 element right here for the logo. After that, we are going to create an order list having a class name menu items. Inside this order list, we are going to list out the navigation menu items right here. The first navigation menu is the home. So copy this and paste 5 times, since we need 5 more navigation menu. The second one is about service. We have a skill navigation menu, skills, and again we have a projects navigation menu. Finally again we have a contact menu right here. Alright, after that, when I execute, here we have, right? Alright, now let's jump right into to style this HTML document. So here we have the universal selector, margin 0, padding 0, box sizing, border box. Let's say font family, we have a font family right here, poppies, and we use sans serif. And text decoration, none, outline, none, border, also none. Alright, after that, here we have the major color that we are going to use to design this website template. So, we have BG color, we have secondary BG color, again we have main color, and we have again text color, and again we have a self color right here. Alright, now again using HTML and body element selector, here we have font size 50 pixel, line height 30 pixel, and letter spacing 1 pixel, background color right here, and also color we have a text color right here, overflow in the X direction hidden. Alright, when I save and refresh, here we have. And then come over here and using this navigation class selector, let's add some property value pair. The first property is position, fixed from top 0 and from left 0. And then display flex, align items, center, justify content, space between. Background secondary color right here, color var, no, it's not necessary right here, padding 8 pixel from top and bottom and 7% from left and right, and width 100%, and also box shadow 8 pixel 0 140 pixel and 0 again. We have a color of main color. After that, when I execute the program, here we have, right? Now again using this class selector logo, let me add some property value pair in order to style the logo. So navbar logo, and then we are going to target an H1 element. So color, we have the main color right here, and again we use this span element selector. Alright, having this, here we have, right? Oh yeah, that's good. Now using this menu items class selector, let me add some property value pair, and also we use the descendant selector, menu item, and li element selector right here, display block, padding 0.4 rem from top and bottom and 1 rem from left and right, and text transform uppercase, text align center. So again, here we have, right? Instead of display block, it should be display inline block. Alright, here we have. After that, we are going to target this anchor tag. So color, main color, font size 1.2 rem, font weight bold, and then cursor pointer. So when I choose the program, here we have, right? Now we are going to add a hover over effect over this navigation menu. So border bottom 2 pixel solid, having background color of just like this one. Transition 0.5 second. So when I choose the program, here we have a nice navigation menu having a transition effect right here. Okay, well, we have just created the navigation menu just like this one. Now let's jump right into to create the home section for this website template. Alright, so here we have. To do this, first we are going to create a section element right here having a class name home content. So inside this section element, we are going to nest a div element having a class name content box. So inside this, we are going to have an h3 element. Here we have an h1 element right here. And then we have nested a span element inside this h1 element. Again, we have an h3 element right here, and then finally we have a paragraph element having some demo text right here. After that, we are going to create a div element having a class name social media. Alright, now inside this div element, we are going to have a link tag right here in order to add some social media links. So to do this, in order to find social media links, head over fontawesome.com, and from this search bar, you are going to find any icons that you interested in. As you can see here, there are so many Font Awesome icons that you are going to use in order to design your website. So head over fontawesome.com and find any icons that you interested in. Let's say YouTube. So right here, search YouTube, and then here we have the search result. After that, when I click it, here we have the code snippet. So inside this, so copy this and then paste right here in the HTML for Facebook. Come over here, and again here we have the code snippet. I'm not going to waste your time right here. I simply find some social media icons right here for YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. So head over and find any Font Awesome icons that you're interested in. After that, we are going to create a call to action button right here. So to do this, we are going to nest this inside a div element having class name template button, and then we have hire me button, and we have download CV button. Outside of this again, we are going to create a div element having class name contact image. Then inside this, we are going to nest our image tag right here. So here is the image that we are going to use to design this website home section. So the image is found inside the image folder, which is h.png. After that, when I refresh the web page, here we have, right? That's it. Now let's jump right into to style this homepage. So using this class, so here we have home content style is started from here, and then we are going to use this class selector home content. So now let me add some property value pair, display flex, align items, center, and justify content, also space between, and then padding 10 rem from top and bottom, and then we have 5% from left and right, and then again padding top 50 rem, gap let's say 5 rem. Now again using this class selector right here, then for here we have content image again, and then we have a flex 130 rem for this content image, and then for this content box we have a flex 150 rem. Alright, here we have, right, flex wrap. Now using this, now we are going to style the content which is found inside this H1 element selector. So font size 3.5 rem and font weight 700, let's say bold instead, and line height 1.5. For H3 we are going to style this the content inside this H3 element. So font size to rem, font weight 700, and also when I execute the program, here we have, right? So copy this and paste right here. Now let me target this span. Here we have the color, we use this main color right here. Alright, here we have, right? Now let me style the content which is found inside this paragraph tag. So text align, justify, line height 1.5 rem, which is 1.5 times the global font size which is found inside the HTML in the body element selector, which is 60 pixels. So margin 1.5 rem from top and bottom. So when I save and refresh, here we have, right? Now let me style these social media links right here. So here we have display, here we have display inline flex, justify content center, align item center with 4 rem, height 4 rem, font size 2.2 rem, and color, here we have main color and border radius 50%, background transparent, border transition 0.5 second is right. So here we have, right? Now let me add some hover over effect over these social media links. So we use a pseudo class selector hover and add some property volume pair right here. We have background color right here. We use var and then main color, and then again text color. Let's say var text color. And box shadow 0, 0, 1 rem, and then we have a color of main color. So when I choose the program, here we have, right? That's nice and awesome. It's good. So now let me style this call to action button. So here we have display inline block padding 0.8 rem and 2.5 rem background. Here we have border thin solid bar having a color main color and margin right 30 pixel text transition text transform uppercase. So here we have a nice call to action button. So now let me add some hover over effect right here. So here we use again a pseudo class selector last child. So from here we style the last child for this call to action button in different way. So we use the pseudo class selector right here, last child, dot, last child, and then color here we have. So when I choose the program, here is it, right? So that's it. Now let me add some hover over effect. Here we have, for the first child, the hover over effect, which is the hire me button right here, background color, let's say, here is it, and color, text color, and box shadow again, here we have. So this is nice. Alright, now let me change the background into dark color right here. We use secondary background color right here. And again for the second call to action button, which is download CD, here we have the hover over effect. So color, here we have text color, background, here we have secondary background, So choose a download button right here instead of this download CV. So when I save and refresh, here we have, right? That's awesome and pretty nice. Alright, now a general reusable section in the selector right here. Let me add some property value pair. For this, we are going to use this property value pair right here. Let's say reusable style. We use this as many times as we want in the next section in order to design the about section, the service section, the skill section in the next project. So that's why I said this reusable style. Again, now let me add another image right here using this container class selector right here. So here we have the image which is found inside img folder, which is cloud. So here we have background image, background attachment, scroll, and position absolute. When I say when refresh, nothing is displayed right here. So come over here, which is in the home content, and position relative. Again, nothing is displayed. So let me add some property value pair right here with 100 z index 1 background size cover. Alright, again, nothing is displayed right here. So over here, the width is 100% and the height is 100 pixel. So in execute, here we have, right? Here we have a nice image, which is just like this one. That's very nice and very fantastic. Right now, let me add an auto typing text effect. So to do this, head over on Google and type JS right here, and then here we have the link right here. So typed.js. So now come over here and copy this CDN link right here, and then come over here and paste right here. Now here we have my custom JavaScript. So now let's copy this code and paste right here. So now let me change something right here. So const typed, then from here we are going to create a class. First remove this web developer, and then inside this span element we are going to have a class name, let's say auto type. So now copy this class name and paste right here, and then strings. Then we are going to have a list of arrays right here: web developer, YouTuber. Let's add another, let's say online instructor. By the way, I am an online instructor. And type speed 50, back speed 100, and back delay 1000, and loop true. After that, when I refresh right here, we have a nice auto typing text right here. Oh yeah, that's it. Now let me add an animation. Let me add an animation for the logo. So we have opacity 0, animation, we have animation name, let's say logo slide, 1 second is forward, right here. and animation delay, let's say 1 second. Now using the keyframe rules right here, let me add some property value pairs. So we have animation name, logo slide right here, and then at 0% we have opacity 0 and translate in the x direction by 100%, and again at 100% opacity changes into 1 and transform right here. That's it. Here we have a nice animation effect. Now let me add again an animation for this navigation menu. We have animation right here, and then we have animation name, let's say menu slide. 1 second is forwards, and animation delay 1 second, opacity again 0, right? So now again copy this and paste right here and change this logo slide by menu slide, and then at 0% opacity again 0 and transform in the x direction by 100%, by negative 100%. That's why we get this animation. Now we are going to add an animation for this H1 element, for this text which is found inside this H1 element. So opacity 0, animation, let's say here we have an animation name, let's say H1 slide. 1 second is forwards, and animation delay 1 second. So using this animation name, come over here and copy this and paste right here and change this menu slide by this animation name H1 slide. Now let's change at 0% what will happen, and at 100% what will happen. So instead of minus 100, 100. That's why here we have. Copy this again and paste right here for this H1 element selector, and animation delay, let's say 0.3 second, and linear, and also animation name, here we have, let's say H3 slide. So using this animation name and come over here and paste right here and change this H1 by H3. So translate in the y direction by negative 100%. Here we have again in the y direction. So when I save, here we have, right? Oh yeah, now let me add an animation for this paragraph. So copy this and paste right here. Now animation name, let me say paragraph slide. Animation delay, let's say 0.5 second. So copy this and paste right here and change animation name, paragraph slide, and again change this right here. Translate in the y direction by 100% at 0. So here we have, right? Oh yeah, nice animation. Now let me animate these images, social media icons, and also call to action buttons. First, let me make an animation over this image right here. So animation name right here, let me say image slide. Let's say 0.8 second animation delay. So using this animation name right here and copy this and paste right here. Change this paragraph slide by image slide. And then transform scale, let's say 0.2 at 0%. at 100%, transform, change it into 1 right here. So when I execute, here is it, a nice animation, the image right here. Oh yeah, now let me make an animation over these social links right here, social media links right here. Copy this and paste right here. Change this animation name, let's say link slide. Now come over here, copy this and paste right here, and now change this image slide by link slide and add what will happen at 0% and what will happen at 100%. So transform, translate in the y direction by minus 100% and transform, translate in the y direction at 100% changes into 0. Alright, here we have a nice animation for these social media links right here. Now let's jump right into to make the final animation for these call to action buttons right here. Opacity as always 0 and animation we have, let's say animation name, button slide and animation delay 0.8 second. Copy this and paste right here and change this animation name by button slide and also transform in the x direction by 100% at 0% and at 100% translate in the x direction changes into the original position 0%, 0.8 second, right? So when I execute the program, here we have a nice animation. Alright, congratulations, we have just finished the home section for this website template having a beautiful animation just like this one. Alright, now let's jump right into to design an about us section for this personal portfolio website. So the first things first, let's comment out right here, website about us section, start from here. Alright, now from here, as always, we are going to create a section element right here having a class name about section and an ID having an ID value of about, and then we are going to have h3 element having a class name section heading about. Then we have span element right here. We are going to nest some demo text right here. Alright. After that, we are going to create a div element having a class name about container. A div element, we are going to create a div element having a class name about container. Inside this div element, we are going to create another div element having a class name about image. Inside this, we are going to nest an image tag right here. So we have the image path, right here, image, and we have image name 2.png. Again, outside of this div element having a class name about image, we are going to create another div element having a class name about content. So here we have the content, we have h3 element, we have h2 element, and also we have a paragraph element having some demo text right here. And also, again, we are going to create a call to action button. So to do this, copy this and paste right here, since we use this as much as possible, right? So here we have a class name template btn, and also here we have hire me button. Let's reverse the order. Alright, download CV and hire me. Now, when I refresh the web page right here we have, right? Alright, this is the HTML part. Now, let's jump right into to design this about us section. So, first and foremost, comment out this website about us section. Start from here. Then using this class selector about container right here, display flex, align items, center, justify content, space between, and also gap 2.5 rem, and padding top 30 pixel, padding bottom 40 pixel, flex wrap. After that, here we have another class selector right here. So using this class selector about image, we have a descendant class selector about container and about image. We are going to target any element inside this about image class selector. So flex 125 rem. After that, here we have image tag. So copy this and paste right here. So with the width for this image 100%. So here we have image img element selector right here, and again border top right radius 50% and border top left radius again 50%. Again here we have click path. So when I save and refresh, here we have the image right here. So now again we are going to use this about content class selector in order to style any content inside this about content class selector. So flex 140 rem. Alright, here is it, right? Now we have an H3 element right here. So using this H3 element selector right here about container, about content, here instead it is content right here. Alright, let me adjust content, again content, and then we are going to target an H3 element right here. So for this font size 1.5 rem, line height 1.5 rem again, and then we are going to target a text which is found inside this span element right here. Alright, span and color var main color. Alright, now when I execute the program, save and refresh, here is it, right? Oh yeah. Now let me style this H2 and the text which is found inside this H2 and paragraph tag. So here we have, right? Here we have H2 and here we have padding top 10 pixel, font size 2 rem, and line height 2.5 rem. So when I execute the program, here is it, right? Now let me target the text which is found this span element, right? So here we have color, main color, and again we are going to target this paragraph. Line height 1.5 rem, padding bottom, and this. So when I refresh the web page, here is it, right? It is not. Here is it, right? It's nice. Alright, now let's jump right into design this text which is found this about section. This section heading, right? So copy this class selector and now come over here and right here, and here we have reusable style. Here we have reusable style. We are going to use this style while designing this project. So section heading, text align center, padding top 20 pixel. So when I refresh the web page, here we have, right? That's pretty nice. Now let me style just like this one. So to do this, we are going to have span element selector right here. So span, section heading, and span color, main color. Alright, so execute again, refresh the web page. Here is it. Now let me add this line right here. So in order to add this horizontal line, we are going to use a pseudo class selector right here before. So before section heading and before then content empty position absolute bottom minus 10 pixel left 50 pixel transform translate in the x direction by minus 50% with 120 pixel height 50 pixel. If the position for this is absolute, the position for this should be relative, right? So refresh the web page. Here we have, right? That's pretty nice. This is the website about us section. Now in the next video, we are going to create the service section for this personal portfolio website. Alright, now let's jump right into to create a service section for this personal portfolio website right now in this video. As always, let me give a comment right here. Alright, as always, let me create a section element having a class name, let's say service section, and an ID value, services. Inside this section element, we are going to nest h3 element having a class name, which is a reusable class name, section heading, our service, and then we have span element right here, our services. So again, inside this section element, we are going to nest another div element having class name service container. Inside this service container, we are going to nest another div element having class name service box. In this, we have service icon and we have an h4 element. We have a paragraph element, and also we have a link tag. I'm not going to waste your time. Here we have. I'm not going to waste your time. Here we have, right? So over here, we need font awesome icons. So to do this, head over fontawesome.com and find any icon that you interested in. For me, let's say laptop. So click here and then copy this code snippet and paste right here. When I save, here we have, right? Okay. Now, starting from here, copy this 5 times. Copy and paste this 5 times. Alright. So when I save and refresh, here we have, right? So here is the original service section right here. So to do this, I'm not going to waste your time. So copy and paste right here. Everything is similar, the class name is similar, the element is similar, but the text is different. The text and the service icons are different. So here we have, right? Refresh the web page. Here we have, right? Oh yeah, this is the HTML page right here. So now let's jump right into to design this service section. So to do this, first let me comment out this service section. We use this service section and we have a background. So when I save, here we have. Alright. Now we have service container right here. So using this class selector service container, let me add some property value pair. Display flex, align items, center, justify content, also a space between, flex wrap, gap 1.5 rem. Now again, here we have service box class selectors. So using this class selector, let me add some property value pair. So we have service containers. Inside this service container we have service box. So flex for this service box is 1 theonerim and with 100% padding, 20 pixel from top and 20 pixel from bottom, 6 pixel from left and 20 pixel from right. And background color, we have a main color right here. We have BG color, and overflow hidden. Text align, center, margin 0 pixel, 50 pixel, 30 pixel, and then we have 50 pixel from the right. Border radius 10 pixel. So when I save, here we have, right? Now let me style these service icons. So font size for this service icon 3 rem. Color, main color. Save again and refresh. Here we have, right? Oh yeah. So now let me style this H4 element right here. So we have H4, font size 1.5 rem, font weight 700. So here is it, right? Here we have H4 element. Here we have the text which is found inside the H4 element. Let me add this bullet point below the H4 element. So here we have service box H4 and B4. So content empty, bottom minus 50 pixel, left 50%, transform, translate in the X direction by minus 50%, and then position absolute. If the position for this absolute, the position for the parent element should be relative. With 50 pixel and height 50 pixel, border radius 100%, background main color. So here we have, right? That's pretty nice. Oh yeah, now let me add hover over effect over this service box. So transform scale 1.03. Here we have transform. Here we have hover over. Here we have a hover over effect. So over here, let me add some property value here. We have box shadow 001 pixel and cursor pointer translate 0.5 second. Alright, so when I save and refresh, here we have, right? It's pretty nice. So let me style the paragraph. So we have padding bottom 1 rem. Now let me style this see more call to action button. So using this class selector about btn, padding 12 pixel and 40 pixel, color we have this color, and background color we have a main color, border thin solid, and we have a color border radius 50 pixels. So when I save and refresh, here is it. Alright, Now let me add some hover over effects. We have box shadow 001 rim and having main color, and also background we have dark. Here is it, right? Oh yeah, that's it. Below this service container, now we are going to create a development having class name service offer. Inside this development having class name service offer, we have a service fact, and then inside this we are going to nest an h3 element, and we have sub element right here. And then again inside this we have span element right here. Happy client. So copy this and paste two more times. 150 light side project done, and also we have 120, and then let's say happy order. Having this, when I save and refresh the web page, here we have. Here is the HTML part. Now let's jump right into to style this. So using this class selector service offer, we have display flex, align item center, justify content center, gap, 5 rim, background. Here we have, and also here we have the image right here, cloud png, which is found inside image folder. And so here we have the image path right here and the image name right here. So background size cover. So when I save and refresh, here is it, right? Oh yeah. Now using this class selector service fact right here, flex 130 rim, flex wrap. So when I save and refresh, here is it, right? Good. Now let me style this h3 element right here. The text which is found inside this h3 element right here. So font size 3 rim. It's better to remove this. And again, let me style a text which is found inside this span element. Font size 1.2 rim and color main color. So when I save and refresh the web page, here we have, right? Oh yeah, now we have just finished the design part for this service section. Now let's jump right into to create the skill section for this personal portfolio website. Here we have the skill section right here. As always, let me add a comment right here. Skills personal portfolio website skill section. And then as always, let me create a section element having a class name skill section and an ID value skills. Inside this we have a reusable element h3 having class name section heading, and we have span element my skills. Alright, inside this section element we are going to nest a div element having class name skills content. Inside this again we are going to nest a div element having class name my skills. Again we have another div element skill progress bar. Inside this we are going to nest another div element having class name skill info. Inside this we have an h2 element. We have an h2 element right here. We have a paragraph element right here. Let's say 100% for an HTML element for this HTML5, and again outside of this we have a div element have a class name skill bar, and then inside this we have span element have a class name HTML. So now copy this and paste as much as you want. Paste right here and change this HTML into CSS percentage 80% and class CSS, and again copy and paste right here JavaScript. Let's say my skill for JavaScript 68%, and here we have a class for JavaScript, and then again paste right here Python, my Python skill, let's say 85%, and class Python. Alright, now starting from this my skill, now copy this. So when I save and refresh the web page, here we have, right? Oh yeah, now starting from all the div element which is found inside my skills and paste right here. Copy and paste right here. So now let me change this bootstrap. My skill for bootstrap, let me say 60%, and bootstrap class selector right here. And again we have React.js. My skill for React.js, let's say 50% and class React. And here we have Node.js. My skill for Node.js, let's say 80% and class of Node. Alright, having this, when I save and refresh, here we have the HTML part. Now let's jump right into to style this HTML document. So as always, let me give a comment right here. Website style section style starts from here. So using this class selector, skills content, let me add some property value pair. Display flex, align items, justify content, flex start, gap, 5 rem, so again using this class selector, my skills right here, copy this class selector and paste right here. Now let me add some property value pair. Flex 1, 1 and 40 rem. So when I save and refresh, here we have, right? Now using this class selector skill info, let me add some property value pair. Display flex, align items, justify content, space between, padding top 20 pixel, so when I save and refresh, here we have, right? Oh yeah. Now let me draw a line. So to do this, first let me style this h2 and paragraph element, the text which is found inside this h2 and paragraph element. So font size 1.5 rem, font weight bold, and again this style is the same for paragraph element. Here we have, right? That's pretty nice. Now, now let me add a line draw right here. So to do this, we use this class selector skill bar with, for this line, 100%. Background, we have dark background, and then height, we have 8 pixel, and width 100%, border radius 20 pixel, margin top 4 pixel. Now copy this and paste right here. After that, we are going to target this span element right here and span with 50%, background orange red. So copy this and paste right here. Height 8 pixel, border radius 20 pixel, and position absolute. If the position for this absolute, the position for the parent element should be relative. So when I save and refresh, here we have a nice skill bar right here. So now having this, now let me add an animation. So to do this, we use a keyframe rule right here. So we have HTML class selector and width 90%, which is right here. Alright. Now over here, instead of 100%, let's say 95%, which is my HTML skill. Now change right here 95%. Again for 100%, when it reaches 100%, the width should be 95%. Alright, so when I save and refresh again, here we have, right? Oh yeah. The styling for the rest is similar except the color and the skill level. So I'm not going to waste your time. So since it's similar, right? So for JavaScript, here we have with 50%, and we have at 100% again, we have 50%. Let me change for JavaScript 68% instead of 50%. And again, come over here and again change into 68%. For Python, here we have 85%. So change this into 85% again, 85%. For React.js, we have, for Bootstrap, we have 60%. Change this into 60%. And again, change this into 60%. For React.js, we have 30% right here. Now it's better to change into 50%. This is my React skill. So 50% and 50%. For Node.js, here we have my Node.js skill 80%. And come over here and change right here 80%. Everything is similar, right? So now when I save and refresh, here we have, right? Oh yeah, that is pretty nice. Skill section. It is simple, right? So this is all about how you can create the skill section for this personal portfolio website. Now using this skill section, we are going to add some property value pair right here. We have background image, And also we have background size, cover, width 100%, height 100, viewport height, and height 120 pixels. So when I save and refresh, here we have. Alright, this is the skill section. Now let's jump right into to create the project section for this personal portfolio website. So as always, let me create a section element having a class name project section and an ID value projects. Inside this section element, we are going to nest an h1 element having a reusable class name section heading. My portfolio, and then again we have an h3 element, let's say having a class name project subtitle. And then now from here we are going to create a filter buttons right here. Filter buttons having a class name filter button. So inside this we are going to nest another div element having a class name filter portfolio. Inside this again we are going to nest, we need to have 4 filter buttons. The first button is the all button and websites and application app, and also we have Photoshop filter button. Save and refresh my web page. Here we are, right? So this is the HTML part. So now let's jump right into to style these filter buttons. Head over CSS style.css and let me give a comment right here. Project section styling starts from here. We have background, dark. So here we have. Now let me style this. The content is found inside an h3 element using its class, project subtitle, and font size, terrain, padding 20 pixel, font weight bold, color light gray. Here we have, right? Cool. Now again using this class selector filter button, let me add some property value pair. Flex 100%, text align center, padding bottom 10 pixel, sorry 30 pixel. So when I save and refresh, here we have, right? Copy this and paste right here, and then now we are going to target this button element right here. So button, and let me add some property value pair. Background transparent, text transform capitalize, margin 0 and 20 pixel, font font size 1.3. When I save and refresh, here we have. Now let me change the color. For this color, we are going to use a text color. And again refresh. Here we have. Alright. Now let me add a class over here. Class active for the first person. And now let me add some property value pair for this active class selector. So color right here. Here we have, right? Now let me add hover over effect for this active class selector. So we have color right here, and come over here, cursor pointer. So save again and refresh. Here we have, right? Here we have for the active button. Now let me add a style for this active button using after selector right here, content MPT, display block, margin top 4 pixel, margin 0 and auto with 100%, border radius 50%, background white, and also border 1 pixel solid having such type of color. And then when I save and refresh the web page, here we have for the active. Here we have the style for the active button. Now let me change this active class for this website. So come over here and paste right here. So again, now let me save and refresh. Here we have, right? Alright. Now we are going to make this filter button functional using JavaScript, right? Having this, now let me create this project type. So come over here and let me give a comment right here, project type, to organize our code. So come over here and create a div element having a class name project container. Inside this div element, we are going to nest another div element having class name project box. Inside this, we are going to nest an image. So here we have the image. Here we have the portfolio image that we are going to use to design this website project. So we have the image path right here, image, and we have image name, portfolio 1.png. After that, we have an h4 element. After that, we have a paragraph element. So now let me add, here we have the demo text right here. Let's save and refresh the web page. So here we have, right? That's pretty nice. So now let me copy this and paste this 5 times since and let me change this into portfolio 2. Here we have the image. So first, when I save and refresh, here we have another project. I'm not going to waste your time. Everything is similar from here, so I'm not going to waste your time. So I just add this portfolio offline. So here we have, right? Alright, this is the font awesome icons right here that I have found from fontawesome.com. So having this, when I save and refresh, here we have the projects right here. Here we have different projects. So if you want this project, go ahead and you can find it in my YouTube channel. This is the HTML part. Now let's jump right into having this. Now let's jump right into to design this project type. So using this class selector project box, and we have an element selector img. So using this sentence selector right here, project box and img, we are going to style the image right here. So width for the image 100%, object fit cover, border radius 30 pixel, cursor pointer, and execute, run the program right here, refresh the web page right here. Here we have, oh yeah, now again using this class selector right here, project container, let me add some property value pair. So here we have display, flex wrap, justify content, space between, align item, center, gap 1.5 rem, and width 100%. Refresh the web page again. Now, as you can see here, nothing will happen, right? So, over here, here we have project box class selector. As you can see here we have again project box. Here we have again project box. So using this class selector, let me add some property value pair. Here we have flex 1 pioneering and background right here white, and box shadow again. Here we have margin bottom 30 pixel, border again. Here we have transition, cursor pointer, overflow hidden. So this is right here. I remove this transition, it's not necessary. For the time being, it's not necessary, right? So now let me change the background color using var. Then we have a text color. So after that, save and refresh the web page. Alright, here we have, right? That's cool. Now let me add some hover over effect over this project box. So first, here we have project box, and now using this project box and image, when I click the project box, then when I click this project box, when I click this image right here, the image, we are going to make this image animate, or we are going to make a transition effect over this image. So to do this, we use a pseudo class selector hover right here and transform scale 1.4 and border radius 30 pixel. So again, transition 0.5 second is alright. After that, save and refresh the web page. Again, when I click this, here we have a transition effect. That's pretty nice. Now let me style the content which is found inside this project layer class. Inside this div element have a class name project layer. So here you have some property value pair. Position for this absolute, left 0 and bottom 0. If the position for this child element absolute, the position for the parent element should be relative. For this case, the parent element is project box. That's why we say position relative. So with 100%, height 100%, we have a background color right here having linear gradient, and display flex, align item center, justify content also center. Color, we have text color, flex direction, column, text align, center, padding 0 from top and bottom and 5 pixels from left and right. and then translate in the x direction, let's say 0%. Alright, after that, save and refresh the web page. Here we have the text right here. Alright, that's good. Now, as you can see here, when we hover the mouse over this project type, we have right here. So now let me change this transition in the x direction into minus 100%, and then we are going to make this project in the x direction into 0. Alright, so now let me add some transition effect right here. Transition 0.5 second is. So now when I hover the mouse, this content which is found inside this project layer will translate in the x direction from negative 100% to 0% to the original position, just like this one, right? That is pretty nice. Oh yeah, now let me design this text right here, the paragraph, and an h4. What does it mean? What's it? This an h4 element and also the paragraph element. First and foremost, let me style this h4 element. Here we have some property value pair for this h4 element. Font size 2.5 rem, line height 3 rem, text transform capitalize. Save and refresh. Here we have, right? That's awesome and pretty nice. Now, as you can see here, here is it. Now, using this class selector right here, using this element selector right here, anchor tag. Now let me style this font awesome icons which is found from font awesome. So this icon is found from fontawesome.com. Head over fontawesome.com and find any icon that you interested in. So here we have for this anchor element, display, inline flex, align items, center, justify content also center, width 2.5 rem and height also 2.5 rem, and border radius 50% and background color. We have a background color var and main color. It's better to use short color right here. Alright. After that, save and refresh. And then when I hover over the mouse, here we have, right? Now again, let me style this right here. So here we have inside here we have an element right here, which is icon element. So we have text color, we have color, text color, and then save and refresh again. Here is it. Now let me change the text color right here, bar black, dark black. So now let me add hover over effect over this see more link. So hover using pseudo class selector hover. Now let me add some property value pair. Color. Now it's better to take this property value pair. So copy this and then paste right here. Come over here and paste right here. After that, transition, let's say all, save and then refresh. Here we have. Alright. Now let me remove this text color. It's not necessary right here. So remove this text color and refresh again. Here we have nice, right? So over here, it's you can change in the translate in the y direction. Let's change this translate in the y direction and see what will happen. So here we have, refresh the web page. As you can see here, it translates from 100 to 0%, right? Now let me change this negative 100 into 100% and observe the result. Translate in the y direction by 100%. Here we have, right? So you can choose whatever you want. The choice is up to you, right? Alright, having this, now let's jump right into to create the contact section for this personal portfolio website. Here we have the contact section. So, as always, now let me comment out this in order to organize our code. Website contact section starts from here. As always, now let me create a section element having a class name contact section and an ID value contact. Inside this section element, we are going to nest an h1 element having a class name which is a reusable class name section heading. And now add some demo text right here. Contact, and then we have a span element right here. Inside this, we are going to add another demo content. Again, inside this section element, we are going to nest an h4 element, a paragraph element having a class name contact para. And then again, we are going to create another div element having a class name contact info. Oh, contact info right here. Oh yeah, inside this contact info, we are going to nest another div element having a class name contact info underscore box. Again, inside this, we have an I element, which is a place where we add font or some icons. And then we have an h3 element and we have a paragraph element. So I'm not going to waste your time. So I pause the video and then add some dummy content right here. So here we have, as you can see here we have a paragraph element having some demo text, and here we have an h1 element, h4 element, again paragraph element, and then here we have contact info box. Inside this we have font awesome icons and we have an h3 and paragraph elements. This is found from fontawesome.com. We need to close this div element right here. Alright. Save and refresh the web page. Here we are, right? Now copy this and paste this 3 times. Again, I'm not going to waste your time to add some demo text right here. So now I'm going to pause the video and then I'm going to add some demo text and different font or some icons right here. So here we have. So here we have for phone, and here we have website, and here we have email address, and then here we have location. Here we have location. Again, this is found from Fontawesome. This icon is found from fontawesome.com. You can head over Fontawesome and search any icons that you interested in. After that, save and refresh. Here we have, oh yeah, this is the HTML part for the upper contact section for this personal portfolio website. Now let's jump right into to style this contact section. So using this class selector, contact section, and H4 element selector, now let me add some property value pair for this. The content which is found inside this H4. Font size 1.5 rem and line height we have 1.7 rem, and color we have var, let's say text color. After that, save and refresh. Here we have an H4 element. Now we are going to target this paragraph element, the content which is found in this paragraph element. So using this class selector, contact para, line height 1.5 rem, color gray, and here we have contact para right here, and then margin padding bottom 20 pixel. After that, save and refresh the web page. Here we have. Now using this class selector, we have, oh, we miss over here one development, which is contact info. So now let me create this development, contact info, right here, and then cut this and paste inside this contact info. Alright, now using this contact info, now let me add some property value pair. We have display, flex, align item, center, justify content, also center, and gap 1.5 rem. Here we have background color having linear gradient, and we have the image. We have the image path right here, image, img, and we have the image name. So background size, cover, background position, center, save and refresh. Here we have, right, having a nice linear background image. Now let me style this again using this contact info box class selector. Here we have contact info box. So we are going to add some property value pair. For this, flex 1 theonym, flex wrap, text align center, padding 60 pixels from top and bottom and 10 pixels from left and right. Save and refresh. Here we have, right? That's pretty nice. After that, now let me style this. Let me style the content which is found inside this paragraph element right here. So font size 1.2 rem, which is 1.2 times the global font size 60 pixels, and color gray. After that, save and refresh. Here we have, right? That's awesome. Now let me style this H3 element. So font size, we have font size to rem, padding bottom 10 pixel, padding top 10 pixel. We have a color var. We are going to use main color right here. After that, save and refresh the web page. Here we have, right? Oh yeah, now let me style these icons right here. So to style this icon, we are going to use this element selector I. So we have descendant selector right here, and we have an element selector I, font size 1.2 rem, color, let's say color var, text color, and border to pixel solid var main color, and padding 5 pixel, padding bottom 30 pixel. After that, save and refresh. Oh yeah, this is the first contact section for this personal portfolio website. Now let's jump right into to create the lower contact section for this personal portfolio website. Alright, now as always, let me give a comment out here, lower contact form. Alright, now let me give a comment right here, lower contact form. Now we are going to create a div element having a class name contact box. Inside this div element, we are going to nest another div element having a class name contact form, and then inside this we have a form element, right? Method post. And then we are going to create a div element having a class name form input underscore. So inside this, we are going to create an input field. The first input field, which is the name field, name equals name, and then type text placeholder. Let's say enter name here. Copy this and paste right here for the email field. So for the email field, the type should be email, and name email placeholder, enter your email. It is required field, this field is required, and also this name field should be required. Alright, now we have a subject field. So let's say name subject, type text, and placeholder enter subject here. After that, we are going to create a text area field. So we have an element which is text area having name, attribute, message, and here we have rows and columns. So delete columns and rows equals 3. And then placeholder, enter, write your message, not more than, let's say, 250 character. So again, we have an attribute which is maximum length. So maximum length, the maximum character is 250. We need 250 character, right? So the maximum length equals 250. And then we are going to create a button, a call to action button or a message button right here. So we have an anchor element having class name, input, btn, and name, submit, as well as we have the type attribute right here. The value for this type attribute is submit, right? And we have a message right here, send message. After that, save and refresh the web page. Here we have, right? Here we have name field. Here we have email field. Alright, now having this outside of this div element, having class name contact form, let me add another div element having class name contact map. Now over here we are going to add a Google map right here. So head over on Google Map and find your location where you are living. So after that, then click this toggle menu and then share, click on this share and embed right here. After that, click on embed the map, and then after that, click over this copy HTML and then paste right here. Here we have, right? So when I save and refresh, here is it. Oh yeah, you can zoom in and zoom out this map just like this one. Oh yeah, this is how you can add a Google map into your website. Now let me style this HTML part using CSS, using style CSS. So lower here we have a class selector, contact box, and display flex, justify content, space between, align item center, gap 2.5 rim. After that, when I save and refresh, here we have, right? Now, again, using this class selector contact form, let me add some property value pair. Flex 1, 1, 40 rim. Here we have. Again, using this contact map class selector, we have again flex 1, 1, 40 rim. So again, using this element selector iframe, let me add some property value pair in order to customize this map with 37 pixel, 37 rim. That's why here we have, right? So having this, we have this map has an inline styling right here. So as you can see here with 600, and so it's better to remove this inline styling. After that, we have external styling with 37 rim and height 28 rim. Save and refresh. Here is it. Oh yeah. And also using this class selector input pointer in form input box, let's say with 100%. Again, using this class selector, we have input pointer right here. Let me add some property value pair with 100% padding 0.7 rem, margin 1 rem, and 0 rem, font size 1.5 rem. Background transparent, border to pixel solid having the main color. Having this, when I save and refresh, as you can see here, nothing will display since we made a mistake right here. We have pointer input class. Oh yeah, we have input pointer right here. So using this, so let me change this class selector. Instead of input pointer, we have pointer input. So copy this and paste right here and paste right here again. After that, when I save and refresh, here we have, right? Oh yeah, this is a style for this input fields. Now, again, using this class selector right here, pointer input, we have focus pseudo class selector. So for this focus pseudo class selector, we have background color, cursor, and color, font color right here while typing. So when I save and refresh the web page, here we have, right? So here we have placeholder. For the placeholder, here we have the text, right? The text color for the placeholder, here is it. Save and refresh, here we have, right? Oh yeah, what will happen for the text area? I think we made a mistake for this text area field. As you can see here, we have no any class for this text area field. So let me create a class which is pointer input. So after that, here we have, right? Here we have a nice contact form having name field, email field, and area, message entry area, right? Now let me create a footer section. Here we have a div element having its name footer section. So inside this we have a paragraph element having this content right here. Alright, reserved. So save and refresh. Here we have, right? So now using this class selector footer section, let me add some property value pair. We have footer section class selector and we have background and text align for footer section, and we are going to target this paragraph element, color and padding 40 pixel, font size 1.3 rem. So when I save and refresh, here we have, alright, this is the final section how you can create a complete, fully responsible personal portfolio. After that, we are going to make this website fully responsible for any device. Now, in order to determine whether this website is fully responsible or not, right click and inspect the web page. Here we have, as you can see here, this website is not responsible for small devices. So we are going to make this website fully responsible for any device using media query. First, we are going to find this navigation bar right here. Head over fontawesome.com and find bars. After that, copy the code snippet and then come over here and paste right here. After that, we are going to create an ID value like menu icons. And then using this ID value menu icon, let me add some property value pair for this menu icon. So font size, let's say 2.5 rem, and then color, text color, var, text color. So when I save and refresh, here we have, right? Oh yeah. Now over here we are going to add another property value pair, which is display none. So refresh the web page again. Alright, this toggle menu will disappear. Let's jump right into media query that enables us to make this website fully responsible.
I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that. I think she's feeling me, turn it up a few degrees. My imagination of her body gets the best of me. Oh gosh, she's such a tease, bitten lips, bruised knees. I'm addicted to her, need her touching me. Cause she got a bad little waist, and we tearing down this place. Off the liquor that we chase, Casamigos to the face, baby, I don't need no space. Coming closer for a taste, and I'll show you how I make everything just fade away. Cause she's like sex, drugs, cocaine, body so insane. Jealous of the clothing that she wears up on that tight frame. All game, no shame, baby came here to play. I feel like an addict cause she's sex, drugs, cocaine. Got a fine little body and her mind's kinda naughty. They say that once you taste it, you cannot replace it. She could get you high, all the dopamine inside triggers fast once she's naked. Her body's a creation. They say the devil made her for his entertainment, but even he couldn't learn how to contain it. Her high heels make a damn good statement. There is no replacement, a body by Satan. Cause she got a bad little waist, and we tearing down this place. Off the liquor that we chase, Casamigos to the face, baby, I don't need no space. Coming closer for a taste, and I'll show you how I make everything just fade away. Cause she's like sex, drugs, cocaine, body so insane. Jealous of the clothing that she wears up on a tight frame. All game, no shame, baby came here to play. I feel like an addict cause she's sex, drugs, cocaine. Losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the blast. Sleepless nights and headaches stack. Restlessness to hell and back. What's my purpose? What do I grab? A slippery surface, a heart attack. And sometimes you just gotta believe there's something that'll give you relief. There's something that'll have what you need, what you need. We're broken, it's tragic, we're not all elastic, but maybe there's magic, believe you could have it. And I know of sadness, the anxious and panic, the infinite vastness of all that is blackness. searching for greatness in a sea of the dying and shameless. A sea of the aimless. I don't wanna be one of the nameless. I'ma wake up with the mindset that one day I'm gonna make it. And I don't think I'll be fine if I don't break my limitations. Don't try to stop me, I exist to write my own story. I'll make a decision if I want some peace or if I want the glory. Yeah, don't want a life that is complacent or possibly boring. I just want a life that is worth every day exploring. My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, 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 yeah. This is a statement to appreciate all that is vacant. It's just for the taking. If you make up your mind, you can take it. I'm never complacent. I would work in a mansion or basement, yeah. There's no replacement for persistence. It's a patience, yeah. In this life, I wanna be soaring. To feel sun inside when it's pouring. And I'll fight till anxiety is foreign. I'm so sick of my mind's extortion. My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, 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 I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, 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 yeah. greatness in a sea of the dying and shameless. A sea of the aimless. I don't wanna be one of the nameless. I'ma wake up with the mindset that one day I'm gonna make it. And I don't think I'll be fine if I don't break my limitations. Don't try to stop me, I exist to write my own story. I'll make a decision if I want some peace or if I want the glory, yeah. Don't want a life that is complacent or possibly boring, I just want a life that is worth every day exploring, My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, 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 I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, 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 yeah. This is a statement to appreciate all that is vacant. It's yours for the taking. If you make up your mind, you can take it. I'm never complacent. I would work in a mansion or basement, yeah. There's no replacement for persistence, it's a patience, yeah. In this life, I wanna be soaring, to feel sun inside when it's pouring. And I'll fight till anxiety is foreign. I'm so sick of my mind's extortion. My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, 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 I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be